Jamie, you're unmuted.
There we go.
There we are.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm so
hello.
sorry I'm late. I'm trying to do too many things.
You're doing a lot of things at the same time. Hi, Achievers, we are. It's really great to connect, Jamie, because I think we're going to see each other in a month in person.
I know. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's going to be really exciting. And right now, I love to talk to you about the Speaking Academy. The reason for this call is threefold. First is I would love for you to have the ability to ask me any questions, ones you might have or you don't, but maybe you come up with it while we speak. I want you to feel that you have direct access and you can ask anything you feel like you want. Second is that I read your form and I would love to ask you some questions verbally as well, because the better I know what it is that you have right now, where you want to go, the better I can tailor the group program to you as a person. And that's what I want. I want you to win. So I want to be crystal clear about what it is that makes it a win.
Okay.
And then lastly, it gives me an opportunity to share some cool bonuses. So that's going to be fun.
Sounds good.
So before we start, do you have anything that you feel is a priority? Like, is there anything that you would love to talk about?
You mean for the call?
Yeah. Or not for now. Yeah, for the call for the Speaking Academy.
Well, I have 2 presentations that I have to give, that I'm giving in October, one on the
18th, right? One on the 18th?
One on the 18th and then one on the 10th.
Okay, gotcha.
The 10th, I have slideshow for it, and that's virtual. So I'm not I want to work on that. I need to work on like an intro for myself, and then work on incorporating stories. So the 18th is in person, and that is a direct result of my book. And I'm speaking about my book, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, super cool.
So, yes, those are kind of the main things that I have coming up right now.
Gotcha. Okay, so then I will just ask you some questions, and this is all going to make sense in the long run. So, like, imagine we finished the Public Speaking Academy. Like, what would be like an epic win for you? Like, when do we know? Okay, this was an amazing ride. This was a magical trajectory. When do we know that for you?
I guess a couple things. First would be that I feel more confident in telling stories and working on like keeping or engaging an audience. And then also to be the opportunities that I'm having, like the speaking opportunities, for those to continue to come, which obviously is more of a manifesting thing than a actual result necessarily, but like, because my ultimate goal is to do less coaching and more speaking, like writing and speaking. And I just finished doing my audiobook in Hollywood, and it was so fun. And so that even gave me more like excitement or clarity, like knowing, okay, I actually enjoy this. I enjoy telling the story. Like, even though I'm reading the book, it was fun to do that, which is something that I never thought I would even really. I used to cringe at the sound of my voice, but now that I've heard it back so many times, I don't hate it as much.
And then, Jamie, when you say, I would love to do less coaching and more speaking, like, what does that look like for you? What does your ideal lifestyle look like? And the reason why I ask is because I hear this a lot, and I've read it in your form as well, right? Like, really great speakers get paid for doing that, and that's totally true. I want to tell you as well, like the new way of transformational speaking, and that's the one where I'm really passionate about, is that when you want to have more income and more impact, which is often where it all lies back to, is that paid speaking engagements are not per se the easiest way to do that. And the model that I'm really a fan of, and it doesn't have to work for you, but I want to at least share it as an opportunity, is where you do a speaking engagement. You'll do it for free or for a very low fee. So you can say yes to almost everything that comes on your path, which helps you get your reps in, will get your really good footage and the credibility.
Right.
And then people, when we go through all of this, they will be like, wow, you are awesome. I get that this is actually something I need and I want to help from you. How can I do this? And that your coaching becomes more of the, like speaking becomes more of the lead magnet, but it's a value-driven lead magnet that's high quality. So people say yes way easier. So you come in smaller rooms. Like for example, I had one time a speaking engagement for a group of like 10, and it was not even a speaking engagement. It was a training that I paid for to be part of. And it was for entrepreneurs, and they didn't do anything for speaking. And I said, hey, I do speaking and I think it's so amazing. I think it's useful for everybody here. Would it be okay if I teach a small segment so I can help you out? And they're like, obviously. And that whole room already cashed me 10K, and it's still like following up and extra things, right? So it was a completely a free situation, but the back end is where the money was made. Right?
So I would say, like, the big picture, like, yes to both, right? So like, I am fully, I don't want to say that I don't want to coach, because I do enjoy coaching and I want to do that. I just feel like where I will have a greater impact is not necessarily in coaching, because I just know that there's so many people that don't see the value in, or don't even not even that they don't see the value, they don't have the resources to pay for one-on-one coaching. So like big picture, I want to be able to speak from big stages and get paid big money. But right now, and for the foreseeable future, obviously, I want to work on providing value and gaining it as a lead magnet. You know, like the thing in Scottsdale is like 150 people. The thing in November, or not in November, is like 3,000 people.
Wow.
So
okay, so let's like, is it okay if I share like specific, because this is more like to find out like more information, but I also would love to share some specific tips like right now, because we want to make sure that we're capturing that right? Because what you really want is you want to give them something. Like, do you have like something that they can scan and they book like a call with you, or they have like a lead magnet that's just irresistible not to grab?
So the training in October, the 10th, is for the Navy. I'm not allowed to promote myself, but I'm allowed to invite them to follow me on social media. Because it's military, you're not allowed to sell, like you're not allowed to promote to them, but I can mention to them that I have the book.
Are you able to share a free gift?
I will ask.
Because that would be amazing. Okay, so what you can do then, there's two options, because there's going to be a clear call to action, right? Because you can mask in your speech, like as an author, you know, so you don't have to say, I have a book. You can just incorporate it in the way you speak. Make sense?
Yep.
So what I would do is create a really clear call to action that can either be DM me the words, this and this and this. And then on your slide, you have your profile picture of your Instagram, your handle, and a QR code for you to scan. DM me the words. What would a word that would resonate with you? For me, it would be speaking. For you, it would be
health.
DM me the word health. So it's going to be super clear. So when I'm halfly not listening and a little deaf and I'm hungry and I'm tired, I'm still not confused about what I need to do. I might not do it, but you won't confuse me. That's what we want. The second thing that you can do is create a lead magnet, a free resource that it is incredible. Like maybe it's going to be a video. It's like really, really cool. Like a video of you explaining the one thing that they are struggling with most. Like what are your clients struggling with most? What's the pain point that you hear all the time?
There's so many. Being uncomfortable in their skin.
And what's a practical tip that you can give right away that would help with that?
To start to start moving daily.
Yeah, so do you have like the top 3 tips how to incorporate an active lifestyle with no extra time? Your top 3 habits where people gain so something like this, right? So this is going to be free research, and don't, I'm now deciding, but that's not what I mean. It's more like something super clear. You can think of this for yourself like another time. Like the top 3 or the top 10 to prevent or to gain this. And then it's going to be a lead magnet. People will be able to scan the QR code. So out of those 150, you get at least 15 email addresses. You get at least 15 phone numbers. Out of the like 3,000, it's in the Navy. So it's like, who is your target group? Maybe it's just a couple of them. But it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be amazing for you to get footage and to get testimonials. So with a host, like there's so much of that. But so that would be something for sure to keep in mind, right?
Okay.
But that's just like a little download. Let's get back to the resource.
No, I like that. Yeah.
So when I listen to you, what I'm hearing is you love to really have money on people's lives now. You created a lot of things, and now you want to see results in people. Also, when I read what you wrote down, and also see it translated on your bank account, right? So how are you going to monetize the impact? And with the speaking, it's like, okay, you're going to understand more how to engage with, how people get engaged with you, right? Like how they get in an active learning state, but also what I'm just telling you, like what's the business model that you can use public speaking for so you can actually monetize it. And what I tell everybody, and this is kind of my dream would be that you at least get your investment back while we're working together based on stuff that you're learning here. So we have to make a plan for that. Like what is, I saw that you have now a group offer and one-on-one offer. The one-on-one offer is 3,600, correct? So would it be cool is if we get like at least one extra client based on what you're learning in this place?
Absolutely.
Would that be a win for you?
Yes.
Great. So what I would love for you to think through then as well is, because this is just what happens. Like you can have a gazillion goals and you will all upgrade. Like the way you're going to learn in this thing is really not only useful for speaking. It's not only useful on a stage. It's useful in sales calls. It's used in your training. It's used everywhere. Right? But if that's the goal, is going to be a little like, it's not focused, it's not laser focused. And when we focus on this one thing and this one thing only, then you're going to start to spurl with ideas and it's going to happen, right? I've got so many testimonials of people who went through this and got it. Like there's one guy who went to a training with Tony Robbins. He did Date with Destiny, but he didn't do it in person. He did it like in a house, virtual with
like
some
a
other
satellite.
people. Kind of. And he got 2 new clients just from that room. And that is what's going to happen. And that's what this lifestyle is about. It's not just on a stage. It's how can you be a speaker and really own yourself in every room you get and just get clients everywhere. Like last weekend, I went swimming and now someone from the swimming is probably going to join. Right. So it's like, it's not just the stage, it's monetizing through speaking. And the stages are more like an obvious result from that.
Absolutely. The October 18th is a lady that I met through Ultra, through Brendan's group. just from talking to her. And I'm going to coaching summit tomorrow. So I'll be meeting
Ooh, so that's
a
gonna be
million
great.
new people.
So quick tip, do you know Blink?
Nope.
Okay, this is great.
Blink.
Yeah, it looks like this. I'm gonna show it. It's downloading again. I apparently wasn't. Oh. Yeah, you don't see it super well. It's here, it's uploading again.
Okay. Okay.
It's here it is.
Yep.
BLINQ. What it does, you can
Okay.
set your profile. Look, it looks like this.
Ah.
So when I see someone, it's like, hey, let's connect. Scan my QR code. You can literally do it now, so you see what happens. You can scan my QR code like literally now.
Except for I'm on my phone because I was running late.
I'm not sure if that works if you are
So,
also on Zoom. Doesn't matter,
but I'll set up an account. That's
yes.
awesome.
And what happens is people are able to see who you are, see all your links, and it's going to get saved in your Blink account, so you later on can connect with
Follow
all
up
those
with
people
them.
later. Yeah, because it's not like halfly in WhatsApp, halfly in contact. It's one place, one time.
That's awesome. Thank
There
you.
you go. So you're gonna get one
That's all
client
I
from
needed
this
this
space.
morning. That's it, Lori.
You're gonna have one client from this space, and that's the thing that I'm gonna ask you to do is be intentional about that goal, because when you expect it, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen faster than later. So, but you need to believe it, and you need to focus on it in order for you to get there. So, I'm stoked for you. This is gonna be great.
I got clients from it last year, so I'm planning on it, baby.
There you go. I love it. So Jamie, what do you think is your biggest obstacle right now regarding speaking?
I'm gonna say probably lack of flow from like intro to outro type thing. Like when I start, because I think I feel fairly comfortable talking in front of people. I definitely feel comfortable like on the camera doing stuff online, but I always struggle to wrap it up. And getting into it, I don't think I am very good at invoking or bringing out like emotion. I kind of just get straight to the point. I'm not a big storyteller. Although I have a really good story that we're going to have to use. So I recorded my book this last weekend and I finished on Saturday. And it was just me and the guy in the booth. He's in the room, I'm in the booth. We finished recording. We finished like all the edits for the audiobook. And he goes to let me out of the sound booth and the door won't open. And the door won't open. And he's like, is there a lock on the inside? I'm like, no. The door is stuck shut. And he tries and he takes off the handle and he's trying and he's trying and he's freaking out because it's just him and I in this recording studio. And we had to call the fire department to let me out of the room.
Okay, this is a great story. This is a great story. And what I'm going to tell you, and this is one of the surprises, is I am creating a whole backend of all videos and step-by-step tutorials to get through this process, which is going to be another offer. But since you're here and since you chose to do this now, you're going to get it from me. And I'm going to share the first video. I'm going to launch it September 16th. Okay. And I'm going to share one of these videos in our WhatsApp group before we start. So you can already start to look at it. You might not completely understand it in one row. That doesn't matter. Okay. The goal is that you start, and this is what's going to happen, JB, because you're going to learn a lot. We're going to go through a lot of different things through the academy. But what's happening mostly is that your subconscious will do a lot of magic. right? And that's why we already start now. I want you to be intentional when we have our first meeting. I want you to be present. And that's why we now already start to focus on the goals. So your subconscious is activated regarding speaking, regarding impact, regarding monetization, even extra, because I know that's already what you're looking at. And this video is going to help you do as well, which is what's called the story library, and that's where you store your stories. So this is going to be one
Awesome.
of your story into your story library. I have a whole template
Yep.
for you, so I'm going to share it with you
Awesome.
so you're able to create it. It's an amazing platform. It's for free. I use it for years and years and years, and it's really my secret sauce. So I'm going to share that with you. What else? What are you most looking forward to? Like, what's something that you are super stoked about?
Learning from you.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I'm excited to improve the skills that I think are holding me back and that can impact me or impact my business in a big way. And just looking forward to that not being so much of a barrier. And not that it's that big of a barrier, but just not even like not a barrier at all. Sorry, the sun is coming in. It's so bright.
I see. Yeah, it's a whole
Is it night? It's
masterpiece.
like bedtime for you, right? What time is it?
No, not too bad. It's 4:30 p.m.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not too bad. Yeah, no, not too bad. Okay, perfect. So those were kind of the questions that I wanted to ask you. What I want to check on a specific situation is the calendar invites, because they've been sent to you, and I just want to make sure that they reached you in perfect condition. We're starting next week on Wednesday. Is that saved into your calendar?
Nope.
Yeah?
No, but it might be on my other calendar.
It's jamiestills@gmail.com.
Yeah. Can I give you a different email to send them
Of course,
to?
of course. Yeah, that's exactly why I ask, because that's
They're
the
on
easy.
my other email. They're on my other calendar, but I don't use that calendar.
Can you send it in the chat?
Yes. I mean, I know when they are, so I'm not unaware, but here we go. There you go. Did you get it?
Yep. And I'm sending you the invites then now.
Thank you, my dear.
They should be there. Yeah, they should be there now.
Yep. Perfect. Thank you.
Super. Okay.
Yes. I'm excited.
Yeah, it will be. It's going to be awesome. And then one extra bonus, September 16th, I'm going to do a 2-hour live event. This is basically where I'm going to share with the world that there's like an online system that they can go through themselves, which you're going to get, right? So you're going to get that. So this is more like an extra experience, a 2-hour experience where you're able to see how this is applied in the speaking module. So what you're learning, how I applied it in the event model, and it's basically an extra momentum boost. So I'm more than happy to invite you there as well. Is that
what
something?
Time? Do you know what time it is?
It is Monday the 16th, and then it is 10 a.m. Pacific. And then it's 2 hours.
Yeah, send me the link. I'm getting my hair done.
Okay.
At that time. But my hairdresser is used to listening to all kinds of things.
Okay.
I make her listen to Brendan like half the time that she does my hair, because there's always a call going on.
she will enjoy this.
Yes.
And feel free to invite people there if you feel like there's people in your network or you meet people who want speaking. This would be a great event to share with them.
Okay.
And I can send you the link for that as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then I guess obviously the days that we're at the edge, we won't meet.
Yeah, so that is really, really unfortunate because I planned it perfectly. And then like 1.5 months before they changed the whole thing, I'm like, dude, like seriously. So we will meet. It was just not be me. And I will make sure we'll make sure that it's gonna be nice because I didn't really like it, if I'm really honest. I'm like, this is really, really short notice. But yeah.
For when it is?
Yeah.
Girl, I already had a trip planned with my
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, come on. Like,
yeah, it's like it's almost like 1.5 months before they just changed, like while everybody's flying in, and it's yeah.
I am glad that I'm not the only one. I was like, what the heck, guys?
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I think it's very not nice, and I don't know about you, but like the Thursday and Friday just doesn't work for me at all. I loved it when it was Friday and Saturday, and I really feel that they wanted to change it for themselves. And I feel like, yeah, no, I
Yeah.
don't like this.
You know, I don't care so much about the Thursday, Friday, because especially in this instance, like I'm going to fly out Friday night to go be with my kids and my family. But the short notice and the month earlier, I was like,
Yeah.
what? It was a little frustrating. And I was like deciding about renewing or not renewing. I'm like, that would have been really nice information.
To know before. Yeah, I totally get that. I really totally get that.
I mean, it is what it is, right? I'm grateful to go, but I was just shocked. And I also feel like it's really soon from the last one.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, but it'll be good to see you. It'll be
Yeah.
fun, but yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
we're gonna have some good time. We're gonna have
I'm
some good
like,
time.
we had plans. I had plans.
Yeah. Are you staying anywhere already, Jamie? Because we're renting a house. You would like to join?
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be there Wednesday and Thursday night.
I don't know if it's that useful then, maybe.
Yeah,
Because we're gonna be there for 4.
right. I know the bummer is that I literally have plans to take my kids to my parents to see their cousins and to see my parents. And there was no other time I could go until like basically at Thanksgiving or in November. So yeah, I'll probably just get a place, but thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Maybe
Okay.
in February. All right, girl.
Yes. We're all done. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh, and by the way, what's the last thing? If you have any questions or whatsoever, we have our groups app. So that's the place to ask. That's also the way to send the videos to the group, to get familiarized with everybody, because the better they know you, they're able to help you, and the other way around as well. That's what this is.
Yes.
This is really a community to grow, and we're gonna flourish together.
I'm excited.
Cool.
I'm
All righty,
excited.
Jamie.
All right. Have a great
See you
rest of your
soon.
day. I'll see you
Yes,
soon.
thank you. Ciao,
Bye.
ciao.